So scouting today, working on some boat access spots that we cyber scouted, and we actually have a trail camera up the way here. But looking at this access point, you can actually walk across this kind of creek stream area. So the dicky mows are definitely still going to be able to access this area, so I kind of got to work on a different plan to get into where I need to get to this fall. So I'm a little disappointed. I just walked 30 minutes along this hard to access, like, swampy river bottom stuff, and I wasn't finding the sign, the tracks, the poop. I just wasn't finding what I really expected to. Actually, it seems like the best part of this piece that I've canoed in on is I've got a thicket right here and a heavy creek crossing, really bottlenecking some of these deer. This creek's a real steep one, and I found a spot with 2 or 3 crossings in about a 30-yard span. So it's definitely funneling deer. But yeah, 30 minutes that way of walking, didn't find anything hotter than right here off the canoe. So a little bit of a easier hunt than expected. Kind of disappointing what's back in there. I think the deer are staying in this thicket and then just some reason working their way, hopefully, in these woods behind me. Just a quick update before I leave here. So it makes total sense why I'm not seeing any or near as much deer sign down there. Back behind me, there is oaks, cover, and obviously they got water right here from the canoe. And you're a decent way from most of the public access if you're not coming in here by water. So I just think that area doesn't have the habitat quite as much. I've got some oaks in here, and I've actually glassed them, and can see that there are a couple are definitely going to produce this year, and I've marked those. So I'll definitely be in here this fall. It should be a decent spot. So I found a decent, maybe potential buck bed. I'm not the best at identifying. 70 yards up on this point, it's kind of definitely a topography style buck bed, but the visual advantage really wasn't there as much as I would have liked. But I've got 3 trails here that all really converge. With this river bottom, I've got some real hard points that come out of here, and so I think these deer can't get down and up them because they're so steep, and they're kind of all funneled right here. So I marked this crooked tree behind me. It's going to be a low hunt, but I think it's got potential. Plus, if I shoot one down here and drag it to the canoe, that's not too bad of a drag. So this may be a doe option spot as well. Definitely going to give it a try.